Welcome, company. It's another episode. You with the gang?
You already know.
Back on the Zoom.
Back on that Zoom shit.
Back on that Zoom shit. But,
the Zoom room.
Right. We short one person today. Trig missing in action today. But you know we gonna touch on a couple topics he threw in and stuff like that and whatnot. We got H here. We got Priest here. I'm in the building. We a day late, but we gonna get this shit out there. Let's hop right into it. Let's start with the wellness check. We got a lot on tap today. To start, before we start the wellness check, we gonna talk about Lil Mama's comments on what was it again?
Women, kids having a opinion about their sexuality.
Yeah,
said, you know,
kids' sexuality. Should homeless get the stimulus check? People fighting over stimulus in general. The mass shootings back. We got a lot we gonna tap into.
Kanye, the richest man right now.
Yeah, real glacier.
And we gotta touch on that. QUAVO and Saweetie. How Trig said it?
Sawada. Yeah.
We gotta hit that breakup and the memes we seen about it.
Yeah, but wellness check. Anybody want to go first?
Yeah,
I think Big Dog should go first. Look at Big Dog.
Yeah. Yo,
Big Dog.
If you ain't tapped into the YouTube, tap into YouTube to see how this nigga H living, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Come on, Big Dog.
He said he went to work. I don't believe him.
No, I'm gonna start. I'm a 10. I'm a 10. I just landed. We just settled. Got a new house. Me and my fiance, my daughter. That was a big move. Good brother over here, Trub. He came through, helped me move and shit. That was a plus. But we've been living here for like a good week now. Besides the nosy ass neighbors, no real issues. You know,
they nosy?
We moved in around like 8, 9 o'clock at night, and these motherfuckers Woolworths. Hey, how you doing? It's like, yo, it's pitch black out here. What you knocking on my door?
We made you a pie.
right.
Tom with the fruitcake.
Yeah. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Yeah, but I mean, it's quiet. It's not like the city, so that's a blessing. But I mean, other than the neighbors, I would say the downside is I had to wait like a week for Comcast.
Oh man.
Bro, I never thought I could live without TV. Like that shit was stressful. Like that shit was really like, it was hard.
You don't even got people don't even have DVD players in the house, let alone like a fucking regular movie.
Bro, we have no TV and we had no internet, so it was like everything was off my phone. So my door all in my phone and shit like that. I'm like,
damn. you got mirror your shit to the TV.
But yeah, I'm back. I missed a week with y'all, so I kind of missed that, but I'm back with y'all. So like I said, I'm a 10. I'm good today.
That's good. Go ahead. You want to go Priest or you want?
I'm still like the 8. I'm still like the 8. Last week was crazy.
Man, that's like 8 weeks of 8. It's like damn.
Yeah. I would be a little higher, but I'm trying to figure out a few things. Last week, my place of employment has just been like a little bit crazy. That's basically it. So like 8 is still good to me. That's like my 10 right now, because like I don't think I'm gonna get to 10 for a while, but 8, that's where I'm at.
But you doing good when you working out again. You know what I mean? You gotta look at some pluses. I think you're a good 9.
Look at this.
I think you're a good 9.
You working out again?
Yeah, working out. You pushing the line.
I see you walking this shit.
Living
you
a little.
Said you see me walking.
See you. But I guess I'll go. I'm about an 8 too. I'm gonna go with an 8 too. I can't complain. I got a lot to do on my plate, but I remember days where I was sitting around like with nothing to do, or too tired to get up, or too this, or not enough thing going on in my life. So every time I feel like I'm overworked or I'm over exhausted, I got too many things on my checklist, instead of complaining, which they say is what I heard like last month is like, when you complain and you praying to the devil. Instead of complaining, I just look back to the times where I wasn't as busy and I cherish it. You know what I mean? That's the shit to keep me moving. So I can't complain. I take a solid 8.
Okay. Oh, like I did want to tell y'all, ever since like my pop patch just last year in general, I did go ahead and make that step to schedule I guess my first appointment with a therapist. So I wanna so I did do that. I did do that today.
That's good. I went a couple times. I went speaking of that, I went like, you know, people go through shit. So I was supposed to go to like couples Jones, but it never went through. But I remember like going in there, and it's like this guy was coming out by himself. Like he was going by himself. He was like, "Thank you, Miss Amy. I think I'm gonna be a better man." I was like, "What the fuck is going on in here, man?" I'm looking like, "What the fuck about to do to me?"
That takes a lot for you to like do some shit like that. Like on a one-on-one type thing. It's like, damn, like hopefully, you know, you get through shit like that.
I think I needed it until like I started snapping on people that's just trying to be there, and it's like, I don't need your fucking help. Like, so like I said, let me just go talk to somebody. Like, man, like let me just see, because I got a lot that you know, with my dad passing, I just tried to like, all right, keep going. I gotta pick up. Like, you know, it's just me and my kids, so I ain't got time to really grieve like I want. Like, if you would have let me, like, I probably would have stayed in bed all month. Like, you know, so I couldn't. I just had to keep moving. And to this day, I just got to keep moving. I never really talk about it. I'm like, I'm good. Like, you know, so I don't know. I think it's about time I go ahead and schedule that.
You know, you took initiative to get it popping and get it started. Hey, that's kudos to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, let's jump it off.
Before we start, right? Look at this nigga wearing his glasses like me.
No, man. I miss my glasses. They really seeing glasses, y'all?
Who these?
All his life. This nigga never see the glasses.
Hey, yo, they really see, like, they got prescriptions?
Yes, like I really need glasses. I keep telling y'all that, people don't believe me.
I want my glasses on purpose just to show you this nigga's a fraud.
He got them for Rite Aid. You got them for Rite Aid?
Yeah.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Yo, I honestly remember. All right, so y'all remember a couple months ago back, and my eye was all fucked up. Yo, like, yo,
I don't remember that, bro.
You got the pink eye and all that shit. My eye was fucked up. I had to go to Will's Eye Emergency and all that shit. And they like, yo, you need glasses. Your eyes is being strained too much. I couldn't even see, like, I'll be watching ESPN. I can't see the bottom of who won.
I definitely can. I know I can.
Yeah, so I ain't want to go down this route. We was just out 2 weeks ago, and I told everybody at the club dressed like him and shit.
Then you see his lane. He already stepping in my lane.
Oh my god!
2 niggas can't go out with the same lane in the glass.
Oh man, I ain't wearing my glass. I'm gonna get some contact, dog. I can't do it.
No, fuck that.
Don't fuck with me.
But let's get it started, man. You see, Lil Mama came out and expressed her well, you know, everybody privy to information now, and she was on live, and you know, you say something wrong, somebody gonna take it and send it to the shade room or whatever the case may be. But one of the questions she was on live with one of her friends was how you feel about people forcing sexuality on kids, and the things that we spoke about, like these cartoons that have gay undertones and things of that nature. And she voiced her opinion, was like, you know, I don't really agree with it and things of that nature. And the mom from Sister, which I can't remember her name off.
Jackie
Harris. Is she gay? Because she came out in defense like.
No, I don't think she's gay, dog. I just feel like
she came out
that maybe it hit close to home, but I don't think she of that community. It's just I agree with what Lil Mama said. I feel like if they young like that, like we can take it to Dwayne Wade's son. Shout out to Trick. We can take it to Dwayne Wade's son. Like, I just don't feel like he old enough. And it was talk about him getting the sex change. You only, what, 14? I feel like you should wait. Like you should wait until they're in a conscious mind. Not saying he dumb or anything like that, but I think you should just wait. You can't just fucking JoJo Siwa, I think 16, and my daughter love her, and she already came out. It's like
who?
Oh, she
what are
got
y'all? JoJo Siwa, the girl with the white girl with
I know,
the
she
big
got
holes and shit. Y'all, you got a little girl, but you probably don't know that yet.
No,
like,
I
you
know
don't know
who
her
she
yet.
is. I know who she is.
No, I'm talking about 8.
Oh. She not 16 though. She not 16. She like 20 or something. They just make her
I
look
don't think
young.
she's 20.
Shit.
She might be 18. She ain't 20.
She like
though.
18 or something. She not
But
as
it's
young as
just
she
like
look.
you got little kids watching you. I mean,
Right.
don't hide who you is, but you can't force that shit. Like my daughter,
But
like we said this before,
like,
my daughter watched this show called The Loud House, and I just happened to be in her room just fixing up stuff, and I'm watching the show a little bit, and I was like, well, where his mom at? And then my kid like, oh, mom, he don't have no mom. And I was like, oh, he just got a dad. She's like, he got 2 dads. And I was like, oh.
Lucky him. Shit. Lucky
like,
him.
oh, like it's just you can't force it. And I feel like you of immature age and stuff like that, you don't know. You can't just make that.
But some people know. Some people know. Like we had conversations like all right, so we just moved. So my chick, she gave we had this old bar. She gave this bar to like one of her gay friends from her job. And I was like, I'm joking around, so I'm like, you gave it to this gay mother, right? And I'm like, she's like, don't say that. She's like, people be teasing him since he was a little kid. He said he knew he was gay at like 4 years old. I'm like, how the fuck? But you got some people that really know, like, yo, like, I don't like the norm stuff. Like, and then even us as adults now, we knew certain people that was gonna turn out gay.
Yeah.
You knew right off the bat. Like, oh yeah, he playing a little too much double dutch over there. Or he
ain't got too many of them girls. Yeah.
And then you knew the girls too.
Now, you want to play ball too much.
Some of the girls, right? If you was a tomboy, sometimes like, yo, she gonna be gay, but
if the homie ain't see no potential in you and switch you back, you was done.
Right. But I'm saying, like,
I was a tomboy, I ain't gay.
No, how hard of a tomboy was you though? That's it.
Yeah, I did. It was a while, but I got in my first skirt. That shit was over. I was like, ooh, I like this.
It wasn't like tongue vicious.
No, I wasn't tongue vicious.
Wrestling, G.I. Joes and shit like that. But I have to say, some people know early in their age, like, and me being a parent now, like, I'm not going to, if my daughter, knock on wood, ever came out and said she liked the girls, I'm not, I would, yeah. No, but I would be like, I wouldn't try to force that back on her, like, yo, or be a bad parent, but I'm like, oh, you got to support your kids and everything they do.
All right, well, good. Before you finish, what if you flip the coin and what if you had a son?
I had a nigga. I'm thinking went to the bunny ranch.
He ain't going for it.
No, you know what? Just be honest, bro. You got to, bro. You got to support your kids.
The same question to you then.
Well,
yeah.
I think
you the one got the sons.
Yeah, no, I don't. No, I heard like instance where like guys who have daughters, like they prefer them to be gay, and I'm like, I would never want that for my. I mean, if it was ever the case, but like I heard like people who got daughters and they be like, they can't get their daughter to act like a girl, and it's like, oh, what? I'll be like, what they dad think? Well, they dad like it, they don't care. Like it's like the son they never had. I never look at it like that. I want my daughter to be a daughter. She gonna be a girl, like, you know what I mean?
But see, you
that
say
come with the territory. Like
you got the best of both worlds. You got
and then right, and same thing with my boys. Like you gotta look at it. At the end of the day, you gonna love them. But I think we float a thin line of like people trying to be politically correct, and like, all right, how many people do you really care about the gay stuff, or that's what's going on in the world, so you got to do it. That's why you see it in the TV shows. That's why you see it in the political world. That's why you see it so many places, because like, oh, all right, we got to do this. Like, how much is it is like, all right, it's like forced on you, like the token black guy inside the movie now. Like, do you think it's that? Like, and then on top of that, you got to understand, like, maybe things will be looked at different. Is that like, all right, now you on one side of the coin, you say, oh, I don't like that it's in the cartoons, but I don't mind that your kid know what gay is. They don't have to choose to be gay because they know what gay is. Because my experience with meeting gay people is all that is like, what the fuck? Like you had to, like, we grew up thinking that like they all wanted to rape you or something like that. Like they was some type of demons or something.
Thought it was deep.
Yeah, like so like we didn't respect them. Is not saying that we was ignorant to it. So maybe a little bit of it being in front of your face give you a bit of respect for a person that, like Herb said, like you that was born that way. You know what I mean?
But it's not a little bit. It's too much. It's like everywhere. They put
yeah,
it in
but that's
Sesame
everything.
Street. Like, come on. They put it in Sesame Street.
Yeah,
like it's everywhere. And if you say one wrong thing, they jumping on you. Now it's parades and all that. It's like,
and that's what that was.
It's like
thing.
ODing.
And my thing is, in some sense, I think it is a trend. I really do.
Yeah.
I don't. Everybody's well, not everybody, but I don't think most people that are I'm gay. I believe some people are confused, but I think a lot of times it's a trend. Like you may have that one girl that look kind of boyish. You don't get a lot of looks, so as well go over here to this side. I've seen that,
right?
And then things sitting down for guys,
right?
I may be wrong with that, but I always could tell. Like,
but how much of it? How much of it? All right, if we give it a percentile, like how much do you think is it forced on you, or is it just educating you? Because it's like, yeah, they are like they showing a lot of it, and it's trendy. Which trendy things is they pop up in your face, but like, is some of it is a way to educate you what's going on, like what's in the world.
Yeah.
Before you encounter it, like you shouldn't have, like me, you shouldn't have met your first gay person at like fucking 12, 13 years old because they exist, but nobody showed you who they were, or they was like, oh, we can't let him know what gay people look like because he might be gay. Like, no, that's not that. That's not how it goes. You know what I mean?
I think it is kind of forced a lot, but again, like you said, I don't think it should be taught in elementary school. At least, what I would say, high school.
Yeah,
sophomore
like,
year.
I like that.
Whenever the time they show you that fucking sex ed shit, it's the time they should start, covering out all that different sexualities and stuff like that. Because a lot of times you got the people that do know deep down who they are. Then you got some people that are confused, and then you got some people that just follow the trend. Like, all right, I'm gonna do this because this was what hot. This was hot right now, And you got there with a lot of people, or I would say kids that's lost.
Right.
They're trying to find a clique to fit into in high school and in elementary school and shit like that, and they don't know no better. So I don't know. I just feel like a lot of it can be forced on us, but us as parents, we got to try to, nurture our kids the best way to it. Because me thinking now, like I said, I don't know when I'm gonna ever have that conversation with my daughter about that, let alone whole sex conversation. And I don't want some TV show teaching her.
Yeah.
And then I tell her about it. I already know about that, Dad. Like, no, I ain't trying. I ain't trying to hear it.
But when you think about sex education, when you had sex education your sophomore year in high school, he's already having sex. What the fuck is too late?
Yeah, but that's the thing. I already had that conversation with my parents.
Yeah, that is true.
With my parents. So yeah, they taught me that, but I already had that. I'm talking about the whole gay shit, like, and again, ain't nothing wrong with it, but when do you have that conversation with your sons?
But did you ever have a conversation? I think this teach you that you need to have a conversation with your kids about sexuality and stuff like that, not just about sex, but what sexuality is. Like maybe your kid will never know that some boys like other boys and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I don't think I would never have that conversation with my son.
No, not to persuade them, but it's people in the world that are like that. I'm not telling you should be that way, but I'm just telling you that it's people out here that are like that. Like,
yeah. I feel like when they're mature enough.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like you said, I would say maybe at 12, 13, you'll have that conversation. 10, 11, why they shouldn't know, but again,
right.
I wasn't. I know. I mean, I seen my first, scoring note at 10, but I really wasn't thinking about no sex.
Right.
I saw them girl on girl doing back then. I was like, oh, hey, guy.
Right. That's my point, though. you see something like that back then, like, yo, they gay, or like, what's that? Why is they kissing each other? You know, my dad, how he had a conversation with me one day, right, about like being gay. He never really had a whole conversation, but it was like, he told me to look at a girl, and I was scared to look. He smacked me in my chest, like, man, you ain't gay, are you?
Oh, damn.
Oh, hell no.
But that was the closest thing I ever had with my dad or anything about different sexuality, anything like that. So I mean, for me, I don't know if I would ever cover that base with my daughter at 10 or 11. Maybe, like I said, maybe 12, because you know that's when they start developing and changing a little bit. Maybe 12. And I guess I get down with the whole sex conversation too. But I can't, not earlier than that. Man,
I had my first conversation with my kid at 5. Because it was around her. She asked about 2 girls. I ain't lying.
Oh yeah, but see, that's the thing too. Did you water it down, or did you go full throttle, like, and let her know?
No, I mean, she can only understand, but so much she just questioned this, like, so this girl loved this girl like that, and I was like, yeah.
I don't know. I gotta ask my kids. What they think the Loud House with their boy. What they think his mom is. I don't know, in jail.
No, he got 2 dads, like, and that was at 7 when she showed me that, and I seen that.
And I think
that's her show too.
Do y'all think they like shows like that should warn the parents that they're gonna have shit like that, like airing out?
No, because they're forcing it. They not going to warn you.
I think they should.
Yeah,
because I think it should be. I think it should be a warning to
viewer.
But you as a viewer, you only can choose to watch it or don't watch it. If you don't want your kids watching the show, turn it off.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But again, I don't know if y'all watch. Y'all say y'all watched it, but
no, but it came out like before the show came out. The big headline of this show was like, I remember seeing about it. Like, yo, this is the first cartoon that's out with a gay parent like inside the
I did see that. I did see the headline. I just seen it. It was like, where's mom at? Why he ain't? Because I seen it with so many people in his house, and I was just like, hey, where the mom at? And she was like, Mom, he don't got no mom. He got 2 dads. And I was like,
so let me ask y'all this then. Well, not even y'all, because you already had that conversation. So, Sport, did you ain't had that conversation with your sons, or do you think they made notes?
I honestly don't. I can't remember if they even know. I don't know what they said, what they think where the mom is at, or if they even like, I don't know. They never came to me like, yo, where the mom at? He got 2 dads or whatever like that. I don't remember that. They probably think like, oh, his mom must have went away or some shit like that. Like, I don't think they think that he got 2 dads. He probably like, he got 2 dads and then his mom somewhere else or some shit like that. I don't think they really realize like,
oh yeah, going on. I should ask her because I never asked. She just said he got 2 dads, and I knew what was up, and I just like, oh,
that's what I'm saying.
Right,
See,
all right.
But sometimes you rob the kid of they innocence. You're like, oh, they together? Like, they didn't even know that shit. Like, yeah. Well, let's yeah, what the since it be timber. Well, let's move on. Let's bring up a stimulated conversation.
Right. Speaking of
them stimmies dropped, and it was a couple questions we had. Like, if you was a mom, if you got majority of the stimmy, and the father play a pivotal role in the child lives, should you break them off a piece? And on top of that, we talked about it came out that the homeless was actually going to receive a stimulus. Do you think they should get a stimulus check? And a man in what was that, Detroit, actually tried to kill his family over a stimulus check.
He did kill a family. Everybody.
He killed
everybody
for the stimmy.
Right.
Fuck, they get back. How much they get back?
No, she said, all right, so with the guy that killed the whole family, he actually asked the baby mom or whatever, could I get like she was gonna give him 400, just to give him something because he wasn't working or anything. He said he should get more. And she was like, no, you don't do nothing for the kid or whatever like that. I work hard. This is mine. So he came back there, and I guess he tried to go. He did try to go in her purse and get it. The brother stepped in. His baby mom stepped in first, and then the brother stepped in. He shot him and then went around the room. The mom, I think some, it's like 4 of them. And he killed all of them except for the baby mom. I think she lived.
The family dog.
The baby mom and the daughter of the kid, they ran next door because he came and got them, took the purse, came and got them, put them in the car, and he wouldn't let them out the car. Then he went in and then killed them, and she got out and ran to the neighbors until the shooting stopped and called the police, and they escorted him out. But she survived. I mean, well, she didn't get hit, and the daughter is cool.
Hold up. So she was in the car with Bull?
She was in the car. For some reason, he wanted to take the keys or something. And she just happened to be outside before the shooting. She didn't get shot.
That's crazy.
So he kept her hostage in the car and went in and smoked her folks.
Yeah.
Right.
Nigga said, I want my family back. That nigga said, I want my family back.
I might have to repost that on the story because I know I'm saying it kind of wrong. I know she didn't get hit and the daughter was fine as well. But
I mean,
he did kill everybody in the house. I know the brother tried to step in though, was like, oh, that's my sister, and then that was it.
Right. I got so many questions about that, but I mean,
and
go ahead, please.
With the homeless receiving stimulus, we had a thing, we even put it on the story, like if the homeless are entitled to a stimulus, they got to do so and so and so, and they'll get it like back on the card. So my question that I'm asking, do you think they'll spend it right, or you think they going like?
No, you know what I think it happened? Somebody abuse them just like they did with that PUA shit. Somebody abuse that shit. Say, yo, I'm gonna help you get this. I'm gonna get you cash.
Yeah.
Gotta give me the card. Give me the card. I'll give you cash.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you some new stuff for this box.
Right. And
not everybody homeless though.
Gonna be on the card. Like, yo, I got just like they do with the motherfucker the food stamps. Yo, I give you this amount. Like, no, man. I mean, now I don't know how it works. Can you take money off that card? Like, can you get physically?
I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to.
I think you should.
Okay.
Get cash back.
But
cash back.
I'm gonna answer the first one. The first question: do you think, are you entitled for some of that money? It depends if you're with the person, or not even just that. If you do for your child, yeah, I feel like you should get half of that. Like my lady, she gives me half. Now we're together, but she gave me half of my daughter's stimulus money and everything. Like shit, right down the middle. Yeah, but if y'all not together and you still do for your kid, yeah, give that man his props. Like, it took 2 of y'all to make that fucking kid. All that don't go now. You a fucking deadbeat mother or father, then no, you don't deserve nothing. Rest in peace for that family, you know what I mean? But yeah, Bane man, he was on some shit. Like if you don't take care of you don't deserve none of that money at all.
Greed, man. Greed to have you. I think you to go back to the original question, I think you should split it. Like my shit work is like we always split it, and then like what she give me, I'd be like, well, if it's X amount of money, I tell her give me Y and keep the other half and double down on whatever else she need for him, because it's like you give me this money and then I'm gonna come back out my pocket and go, oh, here go for summer clothes, here go for vacation, here go for this. So it's like just give me half of that. Whatever you was gonna give me half of that, and I put that up, and the rest just don't, you know what I mean? Not like on some don't ask me for shit, but get done with what we need to get done. So you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, but I mean, well, that's one thing. If y'all say, all right, we got $700, we're gonna take $300 of that and get the food, clothes, and all.
Right.
Then you must split the $400. Like, yeah, all right,
exactly. Yeah.
But at least give me the option. That's how.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't tell me no. I'm gonna give you $200.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like the same rules apply when you do taxes for your kid and everything. Like, yo, you should split that shit. That should be. Oh, that's just. I know some chicks that really didn't give they baby father nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
And yo, his life. Yeah. Does he take care of him? Yes. Do he keep him every weekend or whatever you need? Yes. So why aren't you giving him nothing? Oh, because like what? Because y'all not together? That's some selfish shit.
How you feel about like primary residence? Like, you think that shit hold more weight? Like, if they at my house 5 days a week and they at your house 2 days a week, do you think you entitled to half because we split everything else, but they still running up my gas and my electric all fucking?
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Yeah. So it's like I in that situation I wouldn't ask for half, but like break me off with a couple dollars, but because I know you with them majority of the time, so I can understand something like that.
Yeah, but see, that all plays a factor. If I'm what is it called? When you got the custody. I got majority custody.
Yeah,
You know
primary custody.
Yeah, you got primary custody. Like, you got some people that be like, oh, yo, well, I want to keep them 3 days out the week, or and you keep them 4 days and flip flop each week. Some fucking bitter people don't want to do that, and for some reasons I understand, because that's a lot on a kid too. You know what I'm saying? But you got people that's bitter like that, like nah, or do that, or you might have a better living situation and they don't want to give up the kid.
Right.
So it depends, bro. I look at it like it depends, and for the homeless, like you said, I don't think they'll do right by that money.
It's some homeless people that's not like not everybody that's out in the streets is like drug addicts. Some people just don't want shit out of life. They like how people live out in Alaska and all that shit. Like, they just live off the world. Like, I don't want no bills and responsibility. Some people had like a nervous breakdown and couldn't afford bills, or had Fortune 500 jobs and was pulled in that direction, and they just
but that's what
give me a fucking tent and just fall back. Like,
but that's what I mean. Like, people, they don't have it. You know, like me, I could easily get a check and put away $10 and think nothing of it. Like, motherfucker can't do it. Like, yo, I gotta spend this whole check. I don't save nothing. So I'm just thinking off the top of my head, $1,400. How long you think that's gonna last for a homeless person? You would think it would last a long time, because, like you said,
wait up though. If you got 1,400 and you live in a tent, like, it ain't like like what you gonna do? Like, go out and buy sneakers? Like
yeah, like.
That's what because
I was about to say for the down payment, but it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, like, what you gonna buy? A microwave? Like, the fuck, put your house up.
Unless they in LA,
they gonna get a new tent. They gonna get a new tent.
I can see that. You get a new tent, buy some food and shit like that. Maybe get you some comfortable clothes, but like, I can't see how somebody with 1,400 can fuck up. If you not on drugs, how you gonna fuck up 1,400 that fast and you don't have a house?
Nigga might do
try to get them a little something down Kensington. Try to get them a little
pussy,
a little fun down Kensy. Let me go to the beaches. Let me go to the beaches and try my luck.
You gotta think, homeless people, they probably, when the last time they been out to a dinner, to the movies?
They not doing that. You got fucking bugs and shit in your head with a nice red suit on at the fucking restaurant.
You know what? Real rap. That might be the thing though. They might say, you know what? I'm gonna pay off for the fucking. I'm gonna pay a week off in a motel. I'm gonna stay there for a whole week. You know what I mean,
get his outside shit a break for a little while.
You better get takeout, nigga.
Oh man, yo, listen.
You better get takeout, nigga.
Remember I told
you, they be like, look, how can I help you, sir?
Yo, shut up, yo. Yo, but listen.
I made reservations off my PayPal.
Yo, I gave.
We all booked up.
You did what?
I gave sneakers.
Breeze.
I know, Breeze. She a fool. See, you gonna get motherfuckers mad at this episode. Talking about the homeless. But no, like a month ago.
Like they listening and shit.
Oh, shout out. Oh man, you got some people that
they gonna get a radio now, nigga.
Oh man, you got some people that was homeless, man. That shit ain't cool.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah. But no, I remember I gave my sneakers away, right? I had like 6-7 pairs of sneakers I gave away. So I gave them all the way to homeless, right? I never recorded it, nothing shit like that.
Right.
But I seen the same motherfucker I gave him 2 pairs. So I pulled up on him like, I looked at his feet. He ain't had none of the sneakers on. So I'm like, yo,
You
bro.
fucking sold.
Yo,
He got
like,
sneaks from the wrong
like, yo.
motherfucker. He
I'm
got
like,
shit from the wrong motherfucker. If he knew what I knew, he should have took that shit.
yo. So I'm like, yo.
H went to go check on this shit. Yo, how you take care of them, Joe?
Yo, I'm like, yo, what I'm like, yo, my man, what happened to the sneakers I gave you? He's like, man, somebody stole them, Jordan. I was like, yo, not only I don't believe somebody stole them, but if it was true, then I'm thinking niggas stole them.
Fuck you, he zip up the tip.
No.
Yo, I'm like, hey, Steve, like they pull up Patrick Howman.
No, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like somebody either stole them Jones or somebody really stole them. And in my head, I'm thinking he stole them. I know he sold that shit because I'm looking at
you ain't put the padlock on the tent. What the fuck is going on?
You saw something, man. Somebody stole 2 pairs of sneakers, bro. I was like, yo, like this nigga really. But yeah, I back to it though. I don't think they would buy it. I don't think they would like, do right by that money.
I wonder what was going through this nigga head when he saw you pull up like, oh shit, that's the bottom sneaks.
This nigga's mad about these damn
things. About them sneaks.
Look, man, they came in, they took everything. They took everything.
I really like kind of proud because I pulled them. Yeah, my nigga gonna have them sneaks on. That nigga had those same raggedy. I said, I know this.
You know the nigga though. When you get somebody something, the rest of the bums and shit be like, yo, trade me them Jones. I give you this too.
Yo,
right. I got a waffle maker too. Huh? Take the waffle maker these old Jones.
He traded this shit for a rusty watch.
Right.
It don't even fucking work. He's like, ooh, look at this watch. No, he traded this shit for some fucking scraps and copper.
No,
you know that copper get you paid. He traded his sneaks for some fucking copper.
So, do y'all like amusement parks? I know we ain't been to one in a while.
I love amusement parks. I love roller coasters. I'm a daredevil. Like, that's me, man.
No, I'm not.
I like all of that. And I think my daughter is too, cause like she like getting on the the last big one we went on was the steepest roller coaster in supposedly the US. I think it's in the world, but I might be wrong. It's been a while. I took it to Nickelodeon, and it's like this Ninja Turtle ride, and the ride goes straight up like this and straight down. Like it's the steepest joint, and she got on with me, no problem. So like I think we're gonna be daredevils together. I like that shit. Bungee balls, the bungee joint, like I'm into all that.
I ain't been on roller coaster in years. Didn't somebody die like Six Flags a couple years ago? Boy got like
every year somebody get caught. They catch a body every year.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit, man.
Well, the California, the state of California passed that they would even due to COVID, they would start opening up amusement parks again. And one of the restrictions, everything with this hand sanitizing 6 feet away. One of the restrictions is they requiring people to not scream while on the rides to prevent the spread of COVID.
The fuck kind of shit?
So why can't you just wear your mask while you on the ride?
Shit gonna be blowing off. As soon as you hit that curve, all you can see roof, everybody blowing.
No, and that's another thing. Like, with that being said, are they gonna give out masks now? Because I think like Disney was like turning people away from that shit. Like, I think Disney turned away somebody fucking autistic cousin or something
Joey
like that.
Badass. I was gonna put that in, but I ain't know enough about who Joey Badass is.
Yeah, when I went down there, they was offering you masks. Like if you ain't have a mask when you came through, they had a box of them for you. Like,
okay.
So. But listen though, what in Disney is really like? I mean, it's some screen-worthy rides, but it ain't like a bunch.
Yeah.
And then really, when you come with kids, they can't even get on. Like
when you, but that's at Disney though, right?
Yeah.
But even if you think about it, a lot of people like after the initial drop, a lot of people be like, like when you see your picture and shit, you like this. Like,
With my clothes anyway.
Light and shit. You be like this.
Right. Clothes anyway. So it's like, you probably scream. I think people start to scream at the top of the drop.
Right, at the top of the drop, yeah.
When you do like this, then that's when the screaming starts. Because once it go down, you like.
Right. Yeah, I fucking can't breathe.
Yeah. I'm guessing they like every other seated. So like if you like typical roller coaster, maybe 2-seaters or 4-seaters. So I'm guessing they do like every other, or like the 2-seaters would be.
You might put some plexiglass between that, because I'm fucking screaming. Better put some fucking plexiglass or something.
See, I'm a water park type pool, so
but they got crazy joints too. You know, like they got water rides that's like roller coasters too.
No, I know the tube shit. The tube.
No, I don't like that shit. Sometimes that shit go too high up on the side.
It do.
Go in there. Those two, bro. You gotta go to them.
Yeah, I can fuck with them, but I'm talking about them family tubes.
Oh, them joints do be way up here though. You right.
Yeah, they be drawing. But you think
say it again?
Do you even think they're gonna open like swimming pools and the water slides and shit open?
Man, it's all a money grab. If the beach was open in the height of COVID last year, then everything would be open this year.
Well, shit.
I almost passed out when I got to the beach. I was on the boardwalk. I saw them motherfuckers out there. I said, "Oh,
right." Right. Shit. Clemson Park, you see, they had this shit on auction. Did they go open up?
What you mean they had it on auction?
They was auctioning off everything from the estate to all the equipment there. So I don't know if somebody bought it as a whole or
they must have lost money. Well, nobody really was going there anyway. So yeah. And then the
party,
last time they threw that big ass party, Power 99 threw that big ass party there, they fucked up.
That did it. That was it.
I ain't even where the fuck was I with that?
This was a couple years ago. I remember you talking about this was like 2-3 years ago, and you was like, they had this big ass party. That's how long ago
like
it was.
thong bikinis on and shit out there with them kids.
Oh, you know what? I do remember about that.
Yeah, they drove it. That shit been shut down ever since then.
Damn, big nigga, I'm about to buy me a roller coaster in the backyard.
It's gonna be called the H.
Exactly.
Real shit. No, you know what I want? I want one of the carnival joint, the shit that just spin around in a circle. I can see one of them joints in my crib. Just some simple shit.
So big news was Sweetie. Sweetie, she was on Justin LeBoy and who's that? Kristen Combs podcast.
His name Justin too.
His name Justin
They
Combs?
both named Justin, yeah.
Oh yeah, Kristen is the dark skin one.
Yeah, the one that looked just like his dad.
Yeah, so she was on there and they brought up a topic speaking of like loyalty or whatnot, and if your husband or boyfriend has been everything you want him to be, what you consider doing the threesome, and her comment and remark was, yeah, I would let him pick the dude or whatever the case like that, insinuating that only time she getting down like that is with two people. So that sparked a lot of controversy, and what ultimately that and a couple other factors ultimately led to the break of QUAVO and Sweetie.
He's a narcissist.
Bro, you say that?
Because he said, I did all this bad shit or whatever. I did all that, but I don't think I just see you not the woman I thought you was. Nigga, what? Like, that's gaslighting. Like, are you serious?
They say
so. It was everything was sprung behind that comment. Like that's
no, it wasn't. Her statement said, for months now, you know, I just been trying to keep quiet. You know, I mentally left a relationship a long time ago. It was a lot of emotional baggage in a relationship. But now, like, I'm single and everything now. But I always kept in my mind that a woman leaves a relationship mentally 6 months before she actually does it physically. So, I mean, that was some underlying shit.
I think that's I think to get off before you speak, we can go back to this. I think that's some fucking real like backhand shit to say a woman like you check out of something a year in advance. Almost a half a year in advance.
And it probably won't even be 6 months, but you do it mentally before you physically do it. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you talk about like they always like everybody always get down on guys for like dogging out women and shit like that and cheating and all that. But if a woman check out on a relationship where you 6 months to keep you around and shit like that, like
because maybe she trying still, like, but like you can feel it that you like, man, this ain't gonna work out. Like y'all have it, y'all do it too. Like I don't think this shit gonna work out, but you stay hoping that something change.
I don't think we check out 6 months and stay.
I said 6 months. I said it doesn't have to be 6 months.
But we check out. That's when niggas start cheating and shit can start getting real sloppy.
But you don't break up with that girl though. You don't break up with that girl thinking shit gonna change. No, and then eventually you see it don't, and then you be like, all right, I gotta go. Like, I tried. No, but you do seek it otherwise, what you're missing in your relationship. You do.
I don't think guys though. I don't think guys like if I feel I'm at the checkout point, it's not gonna take me 6 points to check out, 6 months to check out. It might
not. I didn't like if they say that, but it might be less time than that. Like, but they don't coincide. I do agree to that. They don't coincide. As soon as you mentally check out, you feel like, let me check my shit. No, you wait around to see if shit gonna change.
Bro, up this month 6, bitch. I'm out.
You got a month.
You got 6 months. Bitch, I ain't trying to hear it. You got 6 months.
Guys not in the wasted time. I ain't gonna waste my fucking time.
It's June. Right before the summer.
How many times have I'm not talking about your relationship now. How many times have you argued with somebody and you really thought that shit was gonna be over, and then months later shit got better? How many times? Shit, it might be now. Like how many times? But don't incriminate yourself. But how many times that you got it? That y'all got into arguments and months later you was like, no, it's better now. Like we just had to do this, that, and the third.
No, it's a lot of times where you question a lot of shit in your relationship. I get that, but I don't hold on to those shit for 6 months.
You keep screenshotting 6 months.
All right, let's. If we get away from 6 months, I think when guys ready to go, they go. Like I don't think they sit like, you know what? I'm gonna wait three more times, or I'm gonna see. I'm really done, but I'm gonna give him a chance to fix it. Once we done, we made up our mind. We done. Like it ain't too much coming back from it. Like, we don't reach our breaking point and climb down off the chair. Figuratively speaking, like once we got the rope around our neck, we done with it. That's it with it. Like we might stay, but get real sloppy. Like, all right, fuck it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going out. Like, fuck all that. I'm going out.
Fuck that.
When you get to that point where you don't care no more, and it's like,
yeah, we get in that mode. But I think like a woman will still be cooking you food and shit like that. It just be checked out. Like, yeah,
saving their money.
He talking about I'm going out.
I'm stacking their money, bro.
Yeah, they just be stacking their fucking money and just be on some shit. Like,
this motherfucker paying for
still calling you bae and shit. Like, ain't even calling by your name and shit. Like,
mentally going. No, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I heard how you feel about the whole Sweetie and Quavo shit.
I don't really care too much about it, to be honest. I mean, I look at it like he dogged her out. Nice. To her, that's a promo. Now she gonna be like a hot commodity, just like Karuchi was. When Chris Brown left Karuchi, she became a hot commodity, and everybody wanted her. She got TV shows and shit like that. So, I mean, I never thought Sweetie could really rap. So maybe she could find another lane.
She should act.
I mean, she managed to stay like relevant. Like her songs don't like smack, but if you think like she not a one-hit wonder,
bro, she's gonna be known now. Not only niggas want the title at I got Quavo's leftovers and watch this how you supposed to treat her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she gonna be known. It's gonna be a nigga that come around and bag her, and next thing you know, he's gonna be treating her like the queen she is.
You think she dates celebrity again, or even Quavo? You think they I think Quavo definitely gonna find him as a celebrity chick.
Yeah,
Of course.
That nigga already. I think he just want to be single. Honestly, I think when you're in a relationship that long, now you just want his shit. You know what I mean? He out.
She been moving right. She been moving by herself. Like you see her. I don't see them together. Like I haven't seen them together for a while. I don't think.
Because it's been already.
Yeah, but have you been checking up on them either? Right, all right. Oh, they broke up. Shit. Other news, J-Lo broke up with that millionaire niggas.
Yeah.
No, they together. They came out and said they working on their relationship.
Okay.
But that what surprised me was Gary Owens and his wife.
Oh yeah.
That surprised me.
Nice.
So you think Gary go back to the white meat or what's up?
No, he got too much clout.
He been cheating and it's always black girls. I didn't see his shit. Is always black girls.
Oh, you saw the Gary get?
No, not that. I'm talking about his messages. Him hitting up girls, they always black.
Oh,
Ew.
So
that's his thing.
So my question, all right, if we hypothetically speaking, or if you just to speak on your mind state in the past or whatever like that, when you leave out of a situation or you dealing with somebody, is it prevalent for you to like, or is it a priority for you to find somebody that looks better than the next girl you've been with? Do you gotta like yeah, they got all the check marks, but they don't look better than my ex though. Like they gotta look better than them?
No.
Nah.
Because he gonna glow. He gonna glow anyway, and I'm gonna glow because he treat me way better than you did.
Right. I think
I tell you what gotta be up there with the last one.
Oh my God. Come on.
Better be up there. I can't go lower than that.
You talk about that work all the fucking time.
That work gotta be the same or better. I can't. Once you have a certain something, you can't go lower than that. Like that's it. You're gonna be unhappy. I don't care.
All right, yo. What about I don't think I purposely do it, but if I like pretty girls, I like pretty girls. I'm not going like she might not be the same type of girl.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I have a type, but it's gonna be a nice looking fucking girl. Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
They ain't gonna see me trading. They ain't gonna keep me walking down the fuck. I ain't the cutest nigga, so I can't walk around with no duck.
So is you looking for her to look better than your lady?
No, not look better, but she has to be nice looking. Like, you know what I mean? Like if I just left, like figuratively speaking, like if I left my girl, I'm not gonna come walk around. The fuck I don't know, bro. I can't. You gotta be something appealing to me. Like,
yeah, you
gotta measure up. You gotta measure up.
Her.
Yeah,
you like, damn, I see you like.
Where's she had your feet doing shit like?
He gonna keep in the dungeon.
But you don't know that off the first impression. So your first impression is like, all right, well, she look
close
all right,
enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but that's the thing. Everybody got different types and looks. Like,
yeah, that is true.
Like, I don't even want to say that because then I'll be
just know. Look,
I'll be incriminated.
You see sport with an ugly chick. He already knew her. I ain't meeting no new ugly chick.
But you know how like some people like, oh my God, you look so pretty, and really they ugly as shit. They just got pretty eyes or some shit like that, or they got a dimple or something like that, or they got a fat ass. You know what I'm saying? People be gassing people up all the time. It's just whatever floats your boat. Then it is what it is. But I ain't gonna knock a nigga like shit. If you had a ugly duckling with a fat ass, all right, nigga, you winning, nigga.
Right.
That's you. That ain't me.
That ass though, bro. That ass though.
See that shit, nigga? You put a glass on.
No, I ain't get past the face yet, bro.
Real shit. My ugly might be your pretty and vice versa. So
yeah,
can't knock nobody for that. I let people live. You talk about she gotta be pretty. God damn, my nigga got standards.
Fuck, I put these glasses on for nothing. No, that's honestly true. Like I mean,
we used to call him Magic Don Wine.
if I settle down with a chick that I don't think is really nice looking and it's like personality wise and all that stuff like that and a good look for me and all that, and that's not me saying like I'm strung up on looks, but it gotta be somebody I know because I'm not just going out to meet a new chick that's not nice looking. Like Excuse me, sir. I mean, excuse me, miss. Can you tap your friend over there? Like,
can you tap that woman? My milk of magnesia.
Like, damn, I love our conversation, but I really want to talk to her over there.
Yeah.
I mean,
you looking for a friend or some shit like that? Because that's all I got for you.
Friend zone. That should be crazy. You have a friend zone? I mean, I'm pretty sure you did, but like that, do that shit? I don't know. I guess it feel good. Do that feel good to you? Friend zone somebody? Like,
no. I think it's a.
Do it feel good?
No, like, cause you're a female, so you get it done. You probably friend zone a lot of niggas. Like,
yeah.
But they had the opposite happen for a guy. Like, chill, I can't do it. Like, lazy shit. Like, yeah,
my
I mean,
shit is
sorry.
my shit would be like my coin phrase would be like in another world. That's what I always say to people, like, oh, maybe in another world and shit like that. That's my way to like, nah, not interested. Like,
right.
world. Yeah.
I tell them straight up. It's like, I mean, you got some females out here that's just as fucking gritty as a guy, and what do that mean? You like, damn, what the fuck? Like, I don't leave that option open. Like, yeah, maybe, or no, we could be friends. Like, nah, that shit, it's too much. I just be like, yo, I'm cool. Like,
maybe in another world.
That's a cute. I like that. That's a cute phrase.
They gonna use that one.
Yeah, that's my shit.
In this world, I mean, but see, Priestwood, how many niggas you friends on a day-to-day basis? Go ahead, tell us, pimp.
Like, so, it's not a lie. It's like
that nigga
but they got slick on me though. They be trying, they do different shit now. Like, all right, so they see me modeling somebody's clothes, right? I'm a homie of mine. So somebody else came through and they was like, oh, like, I got this line. I'm trying to send you a few items so you can wear because you got a okay following or whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I don't got a P.O. box. So it's like, we kind of can meet up. I read the meet up, or you can send it. I like give a other address. Like, I don't give my address. I never give my address. So it's just like, I felt like he was like, all right, well, after I drop the clothes off, like maybe we can hang out. It's like, man, nigga, that was your whole handle the whole time. Like, and I kind of just get out of it.
This shit all thorn.
I just get out of it. But like the people that I have model clothes for, I know them. So like people just started catching on, like, oh, maybe I can come back. Or they'll try to say, oh, I'm doing photography now. Like, I see you doing your modeling thing. Like, I'm trying to build my portfolio. Like,
what about people in general though? Like, they're just like, you meet, you might be interested at the jump, and it's like they try and go all the way somewhere with you, and you like, nah.
All right, so today somebody tried to talk to me, but I had the friend zone him because it was just like, he said the wrong fucking thing. He said, how you doing? He rode the elevator with me or whatever. And then I asked him how old he was, because he just wasn't saying, like, he just seemed younger, his lingo. He said he was 26. So like, before I could even say nothing, he was like, maybe after you get done what you're doing here, you can come pick me up. We can go out. Pick you up, honey. I said, oh no. I said, no, I'm good. I think you need somebody more your age. Like, and then that's when he asked how old I was. He was like, oh, that's cool for me. Like, baby, I'm about to be 32. Like,
so you shot him down because he didn't have a car, or because he actually...
It just ain't seem right. It just seemed young. Like, he was like, you smoke, you drink. Like, bro, go ahead. Like, go ahead, bro. Like, come on, dog.
Trick somewhere, like, what's wrong with that shit? What's wrong with them questions?
It was just too, it was like, you ain't even ask me how my day was. Like, how you doing? Like, you think you free later? Like, you could just pick up a lot for how somebody come at you. And once I heard that you smoke, you drink, like, I was like, yeah, that's it, bro. I was like, how old are you? And he was like, I'm 26.
I'm gonna turn it back. Y'all think average motherfuckers got shots with with Sweetie? Didn't we just see like a picture, a meme of a fat boy Lizzo or some shit like that? A regular boy.
Yeah.
Boy. So do you think like the average guy got a shot with like Sweetie or Karuchi?
I think I don't think you can get close enough to a person like that to even have a shot. Like they gotta know you already. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then these people don't be average. They don't be famous, but they be in the circles that consist of, like, you know what I mean? That's how, like, wasn't Meek Homie dating Karen Silver or something like that? Like, it's like,
yeah,
you not known, but you around famous people, so you kind of known. So that's how they can find a picture of somebody and be like, who this? Like, oh, that's such and such that be with such and such or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
and
Would you remember
these celebrities, they retread, they date in a cycle. Like everybody from Love and Hip Hop date each other and shit like that. Like, it's crazy.
Right. That's like a B, but you know what? I don't think it's that far off though. Maybe you gotta have some bread. That's how I look. Because you look at these chicks now, like Dream Doll just broke up with her boyfriend, right? Or something like that.
He was.
They
I don't
did.
even know who the fuck he was. He ain't no
Right.
business.
Yeah, I didn't even know who Freddie was.
Like if you got a little bag and you're around the area, I don't think
right. That's the thing. You can get somebody like that if you're around. Even with Partisan Fontaine dating Meg. Like, you got one of the hottest females in the rap game right now, and your career is like minuscule. So it's like,
right.
Like that's to come up, but it's like I'm in enough. I'm around enough that I could tap into her and really spit my game to her, and I'm not broke. So that's how she could get over that. All right, well, he not Jay-Z, but he worth talking to. You know what I mean? But Joe Schmo,
this is my thing. Can you, like, Sweetie, can you keep up with her lifestyle? He was getting her Birkin bags and cars and shit. So you think like she would date a regular guy?
I don't think that matters.
Get that.
You gotta exit, like, and females in general got to be honest with themselves. Like with little baby chick, what's her name? Jada. Yeah, like with that, like, do you really want love and shit like that you talk about, or you want a lifestyle? Because you got to be honest with yourself, because you be trading Birkins and all this shit in for a man that cheat and run around on you, and it's cool.
For self-respect, you right.
Yeah, so you might can meet a man that's a little more of a square, but don't get to a bag. Do you really want that love and faithful shit that you talk about, or it just sound good? You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of them, it just sounds good, but they prefer the money.
Right. Yeah, right. And then how they look to the media.
Yeah.
Like, you dating that broke ass nigga, like, you know, like,
who didn't do that though? Like Keisha Cole, latest baby father, the young boy.
Yeah, the youngest.
Yeah, like he wasn't. I didn't hear too much about him or who he was.
He was trying to sing or something, but
yeah, I just knew he did some music, and I don't know how he begged Keisha.
Or even Sierra, like, well, Russell Wilson got some money, but she went out of like, oh, I'm not the limelight no more. Like, and you look at Sierra, like, Sierra is not as old as she portrayed. Like, you be thinking like she like Beyonce and shit like that.
Right,
like she will old housewife, a lot of that. She just took herself out that rap hip hop culture and put herself in a different light. And like, the motherfucker is cheesy, but he treat her right.
Right.
Yeah.
She upgraded that nigga though. You see his being before, or his girlfriend before.
But it's true though. You gotta be able to reach back. Like, I don't want the cool hood boy no more. Like, I'd rather take the square that treat me right. You know what I mean?
Well, people always ask about like what was her song, or what was her letter to God. It was that song she sung her shit. I don't need me a basketball player. I need the back. That was the joy. I'm like, yo, y'all need to tap in and listen to that, because that's what she was singing about. If she ain't got a basketball, she got a football player. You got some bread.
Right. You know, we getting so old that like people don't know Sierra as a recording artist. They know her as just Russell Wilson's wife. Like,
I know, right?
Yeah, like they don't know goodies and shit like that.
Bow Wow.
Yeah, or even her,
or Future.
They don't give Whistle his credit. They don't give Whistle his
credit. They
Whistle
don't.
got some bodies, bro. Whistle
he definitely got bodies though.
Dude.
He definitely got
Whistle
bodies.
And Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon got bodies too. Nick Cannon
do too.
He got some upper echelon bodies on him.
That's crazy. We think about like, what did it get to the point where niggas start canceling Bow Wow? Like, he really was that fool.
He did that fucking bullshit with the airplane, so he had a private jet.
Remember? They've been canceling him before that.
Cause he whack. He keep trying to do shit like he big dog. You not big dog no more, bro.
No, I think he drooled on himself when he was running in the when he was running.
Oh yeah, they was like, he don't know. They don't know it's me.
They don't know it's
They don't care, nigga. He was like this.
But you got.
He was like this. They
I
don't
think that's
care,
what
bro.
it was. Yeah,
He talking about
I
they don't
think it
know
was-
it's me. They don't care.
I think he had like, I don't know what he was trying to do, but he had like a master plan to like make himself relevant again.
Yeah, and it backfired.
It backfired, but people still respect him as a dad. Like he get a lot of credit for being a dad with his daughter, and like his
And
repertoire,
son.
like far as his music and the women he date, and even his acting career. If you look at his acting career, he got a stellar acting career. Like it could have took off, but once he started doing that clown shit,
yeah, but he
He started doing what?
he started doing that clown shit when he took picture of the money and shit like that, and then he said he's in a private chat. And, they
And then 50 Cent was like, "That's the money you stole from me."
right.
From the
that's
strippers.
filthy. Yeah, I forgot all about that. Damn, that's crazy.
And then he was in some bad trouble with the shorty that just had a baby, Kiyomi. He had got arrested behind her because they had that domestic going on.
He was one of our episodes, our episode covers or whatever, all scratched up and shit. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, she had a baby now.
She got a baby. She was pregnant by him.
Remember
but
she was fucking.
He made her lose it.
Remember she was fucking with Shaq and we was like, ain't no chance for him to get back in that shit. He fucking around falling there.
Right. That's crazy, man.
Yo,
Once you let Shaq,
since
once
you
you let
said
Shaq
Shaq,
hit it, that's
yo, since you said Shaq, what happened to fucking hoops, yo?
I don't know, man. He came and gone. Who
I
was
love hoops, yo.
No, who was the joint that started the big butt shit? What was that girl? That was in
Delicious.
no,
No.
50 Cent video.
Big
No, Young Buck video.
Booty Judy or something like that.
Big Booty Judy.
No. What was her
Buffy
fucking
the
name?
Body.
Buffy.
Buffy
Where the
the
fuck
Body.
is she at?
She was ugly.
Where is
too.
she?
She was
I
hit.
have-
She
I
was
missed
hit.
her. I
And
missed
You
her.
talking about
dragging on the
Mr. Did she
floor
have a
all them
sunflower
fucking
on her ass or something?
I don't fucking know. I just knew she started the whole trend with the
She
whole
did, Buffy.
big
She sure
ass
did.
and video vixens with the big asses, and now she just disappeared.
Even what's the other one? Like you gotta talk about a different era. We talking about Melissa Ford and
Right.
Malaya Michelle. Remember Malaya? Shout out to Malaya. I'm on
Oh,
fire.
yeah,
She used to
yeah,
work the
yeah.
night.
I still
Yeah,
follow her on the gram.
Yeah. Last time I saw her, she was shaking her ass in her sleeper. The flap came out the back and shit.
The flap came out the bag.
They gotta give them they roses, man. They started that trend.
Original hoes.
Yo, I was this kind of left. I was listening to everybody doing a podcast shit now.
Right.
Listen to what's the black boy? Mike, what's the boy to get? The African comedian boy.
Oh, Michael Blackson.
Michael Blackson. He got a podcast. So I think like his third show, he had fucking Mr. Marcus on there.
Yeah.
Yo, listen.
Yo, I need your mouth not to open up like that when he say Mr. Marcus. Like,
right. Yo, now she gonna tune in.
Yeah.
But no, listen, this nigga,
that used to be one of my favorites.
Listen, this nigga
you got his hat on right now.
That used to be my fucking favorite.
No, that you to say LA. That's just but no, listen, right? This nigga did a scene where he fucked 101 girls in 3 days, bro. It was called 100 and something chicks or something universe.
His dick broke.
Yo, he said he had to keep taking Viagra and shit like that, but he fucked 101 girls in 3 days, bro.
Yeah, his dick broke.
A scene, 35, 34, 30. Nick, I would be done, bro. I wouldn't even want to. I probably won't fuck the whole year.
Get that shit a week. You be back in some pussy.
No, 101 girls.
Take my shit off, put it on the shelf. I'm done.
Yo, on some curiosity shit, I want to look that shit up. I just want to see what the fuck it's about. Like, how the fuck a nigga do that?
Well, all you had to do was hit Corinne Stevens. What's her name? Corinne Stevens. What was Superhead. Oh yeah, he couldn't last with her. All you had to do was have that in the lineup. He couldn't last with her.
Go off.
Superhead was a beast.
we was cleaning up in here, right? And like we was getting rid of our bookshelf. So we had a couple books on there, like leftover books. So I'm pulling books off the shelf and shit. So my shorty, she got Michelle Obama book, right? And right next to it is the Superhead book. I'm like, what the fuck you got this shit next to my shit like that? You're like, what you doing? You trying to be wholesome or a hoe? Like, what the fuck is going on?
That was a good book, man.
I'm like, put some other books between that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Some shit like that you gotta throw away. Just like that Steve Harvey book. I wonder if chicks still read that shit.
I got it, but I think I let somebody hold it. I don't even need that back. I don't even need that back,
Steve
bro.
Harvey died to y'all motherfuckers, man.
Whoever got it, keep it.
Y'all let the cheating nigga tell y'all how you gotta keep them.
I sure did buy that shit, dog.
90 days. Yeah, all right, nigga. Shit. Jesus, what is it? Jesus don't want you to have sex before marriage. You think I'm gonna wait 90 days? Crazy.
But shout out to Trig though. We ain't mentioned it. If you check out the Instagram page, if y'all don't tap in Three's Co Instagram page, we always got a lot of content on there, and it's the links for the bios for all the apparel and all the other platforms you can get the show or whatever at, even the YouTube page. But Trig posted up today recapping, because speaking of podcasts, the Earn Your Leisure podcast has been real famous lately after they was on the Breakfast Club. They like a black podcast to talk about money and stuff like that and sports and stuff of that nature. Well, they had somebody on there that mentioned that how you were talking, and when you talk, your phone ads on Instagram and Facebook will reflect the conversation you had, and you might not never searched it. So Trig was actually bringing this up on our Valentine's Day episode, and we all was sitting there laughing like, nah, you must have looked that shit up. That shit can't be true and shit, whatever like that. And it's funny, a lot of people hit me today like, yo, bro, Trig was just talking about that shit and there was up there. But I did have a similar situation. Like my girl was talking about a king size, she's talking about a king size mattress and stuff like that. And like she was talking and I'm busy on my phone, and it's like I'm not even like looking it up or nothing. I'm just like the shit she's saying going in one ear and out the other, and I'm just scrolling. And next thing you know, it's like I'm like, yo, this shit on my phone, like it's on the ads.
You got them ads.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
crazy,
like I said, I think we had a little conversation about this before we aired, but there's something on like I know Facebook, I don't know about Instagram, but you could take it off your phone.
Yeah.
You gotta YouTube it, but yeah, it's like we basically giving them the rights to listen and record basically certain key phrases or something like that. And that's how you get the weird ads. You're like, damn, I was just thinking about this, or I was just texting this to somebody, and then you get it. I mean, it's kind of creepy to me, because now you gotta think twice about what you're saying over the phone. And my pop always been one of them people like, yeah, they listening in on you. You gotta
some real shit. That should be helping me out, because I be forgetting to look shit up, and then it pop up like, oh shit, I gotta do that. Like, oh shit, I gotta book that trip. Oh shit, I gotta do this.
You run a thin line though, your privacy though. Like, how much privacy do we have still? Like, you know what I mean?
$1 million in my lap. $1 million in my lap. Come on. Come the fuck on.
Remember at one point people used to tell you like with your laptop, like cover the camera over your phone and shit.
My brother told me that. I just closed it.
Right. But shit, now you gotta turn your whole phone off. You can't say certain shit now. Now you go like, all right, let me just turn this off. Let me set my alarm clock in the morning.
Some of that shit get me though, is like some people be like over like paranoid. Is like, what the fuck is you doing? You think they want to listen to you? You think they tapping into your shit? Like, motherfucker, you work at Lowe's every day of the week. All you do is watch porn and shit. They ain't gonna get you porn now and shit like that. Ain't nobody downloading CDs and DVDs no more. What the fuck you think they?
But you know what? Like, this is how you gotta look at it too. On the flip side, like maybe that's how they caught on fucking sexual predators and motherfuckers mass shootings and all that shit, because that's what they doing. You know, a motherfucker typing some weird shit, how to fucking build explosives. Like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, that shit ding, ding, ding.
It's called search history.
Yeah. Got one.
When you always see the mass shootings and stuff like that, you always hear them be like, oh, he was on the Feds radar and shit. Like, how they know? Like, the motherfucker knew it.
All in that nigga fucking browser history is
right.
Build explosives.
Homemade bomb.
Right.
speaking of mass shootings, as the COVID well, not the COVID cases go away, but the paranoia of COVID and people start to let their guard down in this 2021 year, and you see people back out. One of the big things that I think Lil Duval said it first is that damn COVID, when COVID came, who knew that it would get rid of so many mass shootings?
Yeah.
You see the trend of mass shootings start to come back as the world start to open again this year.
Right. Make you want to stay your ass in the house.
Yeah,
You know?
I think it was 2 occasions. One happened on the day today as we recording in Colorado, where he shot up
a grocery store.
Grocery store, yeah. And then it was another assailant that shot up a massage parlor, and it was like almost an Asian hate crime. And that brought a lot of sparked the conversation to people saying that the Asian hate crimes is being overlooked in the community and stuff like that.
Man, I think somewhere down like he said he had like an addiction or some shit like that to like Asian or sexual addiction. That's why he did it.
Yeah, they say that too though. I saw that too. I was watching the video and it was like a lot of people like they said like Asians are like heavily like sexually assaulted and all that because of the attractiveness that people like really like to fantasize about Asian women and stuff like that. So they like heavily assaulted and stuff like that because of people like really like, oh, that's like on my checklist. Like,
oh,
all you gotta do go to the bunny ranch. I'm pretty sure they got an Asian chick.
The bunny ranch not up no more.
Yes, it is.
Something
sure it is.
In Vegas, yes, it is.
Oh, in Vegas.
I'm pretty sure the Washies is open too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know they shut a couple of them down. I never been, but I heard. I mean, that was on my to-do list. You know,
I heard a new spot close.
Hey, yo,
close
what movie was that? It was called something. I forgot when the guy was like, "Yeah, whisper your name in my ear." We was when he was at the massage parlor, the guy was like, Malachi.
I know. I forgot. I can't think of the movie. I know what you're talking about, though.
Who was that? Tracy Morgan, right? He was like, "Yeah, whisper your name in my ear." The guy was like, Malachi.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the movie though.
I think it's last Sunday or some shit.
Was it?
The last Sunday with Ice Cube.
Yeah, and they was getting that massage done. That shit was funny and shit. But shout out, this is our last joint on tap today. Shout out to Kanye West. He's the richest man in America as of right now at $6.6 billion. I told somebody that, and it was like, he make more than Jay-Z, and I was like,
that's what everybody keeps saying. He make more than Jay-Z.
I'm like, yeah,
that's what they said. The fuck?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
I like that for him because I know him and Jay stopped talking, and a lot of people counting him out because he going crazy. If shit is probably so much money, he's motherfucker going crazy. I don't know, but I like this for him. I like this.
His publicized divorce and stuff. Like, he got a lot on his platter. It's good to hear some good news about Kanye.
Yeah,
it seems like
I like this
all
for
you
him.
hear is shit. Like, but on top of that, though, I had this conversation with somebody, and I was talking. It's like these people, like, you got to remember, like, I watched a lot of stuff, like documentary stuff, you know, like explain, and they talk about turning your likability and your likeness into revenue, and all these people, like when you talk about the LeBron James and the Kanye Wests and what Rihanna doing now is they make more money outside of what they are famous for. It's not, your fame is supposed to be what platforms you into the next thing. So Kanye known for his music, but he gets the $6.6 billion from endorsement deals and sneakers and contracts with Gap and things of that nature. The music is minuscule. If you look at like Jay-Z breakdown, like he might get more money in art investments than he did in his whole music career. So like even Rihanna, he asking for a Rihanna album. You ain't gonna get a Rihanna album. She make too much money doing skin products and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And lingerie. So that just shows you that you make your money not off your fame. Your fame is just with springboard you to the next thing.
Right. Yeah. You think he feel like he got one up though?
I think he deserved a W. Like, I don't think it's a one up thing, but I think he deserved a W. Like, you know what I mean?
He had a tough
especially
year.
because he holds the flag so much. Like, I told y'all. So I told you I could be bigger than these companies. I told you that I don't have to be a pawn in the Nike deal. Like, I don't have to do what what these rappers doing, or like you see basketball players like LeBron and George or whatnot signing with a company. He like, I can do that shit myself and be just as big, and that's what he is. He's bigger than Adidas right now. So like he is Adidas, like, you know what I mean? So things of that nature. So like when he heavy, like outspoken and waving his flag and telling y'all what he gonna do and how he gonna do it, it's good to actually see him get a W on some of that shit.
Arrogant ass name. I told y'all.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. When you that arrogant and stuff like that, you always get your ass kicked about it. Like when you get a W, it's a good feeling.
All right, motherfucker, wasn't just in fucking dead?
Get some more lipo, nigga.
All right, so we got Priest points.
I killed my daughter. You killed my daughter.
Why the fuck would you come out and say that?
I don't want the money if it's gonna make me that crazy. That nigga.
Yeah. Just give me the 0.6. I don't need the 6 bill. Give me the 0.6. I don't want to be telling my fucking business out there like that. I almost killed my daughter.
That's the title, dog.
The president say that.
That's the title, dog.
He definitely wasn't gonna wait after he said that shit.
There was no turning back after that shit. That's Trump, that's the fucking title, bro. I almost killed my daughter. All right, so we got I only got a few things for y'all. Carl Towns has been stepping out on Jordan Woods for a while now. It just came out in the media, but both of them put shit up like it's fake, it's a lie, but it was actually the truth. Super Scent got a new man other than Sage the Gemini, but he a dog too, so that's about to end very soon. Quavo did not repo the car he gifted Sweetie. Plus, she wasn't innocent in the downfall of their breakup. New store for Nipsey Hussle will be opening up by the end of the year. The location's in a popular LA spot. And also his accused killer Eric Holder case starts on the 25th.
What's his nickname again? Shitty draws or something like that?
Huh?
What's his nickname again?
I
Shitty
forgot.
or something
It
like
was
that?
like something like Shitty or something. It was. Anita Baker and Snoop Dogg in the fight to get their masters. They asking people not to stream or anything like. Well, Anita Baker asked that to don't stream her music or anything that she's trying to get her masters. And Snoop Dogg got under that and said, "Shit, I want my shit too." So, and the last one I got is Famous Dex in trouble again. I said this probably like maybe 5 or 6 episodes ago. Famous Dex is in trouble again after physically assaulting 2 more women. So
niggas, him and Richard Kid, they gonna see.
Yeah.
Niggas weird.
Meanwhile,
y'all seen that NBA YoungBoy got arrested by the feds, right?
Huh?
Y'all seen that NBA YoungBoy got arrested by the feds today, right?
Oh no, damn.
Yeah, he did. They've been watching him for a while.
I didn't know that him and what's the name used to be cool. They don't fuck with each other now. Him and King Pressure. What's his name? I'm at the Mall of Pressure King.
I don't know who that is.
Gates. Kevin Gates.
Oh, yeah. Kevin Gates and NBA YoungBoy not cool?
They was real cool, but they like since NBA YoungBoy made it, they kind of like fell off each other. But he came up under.
So who got somebody tatted on them? Don't Kevin Gates got somebody, one of them boys tatted on them?
Yeah, NBA YoungBoy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Wow. You got to cover up that tat now, babe.
That's my brother.
You got to cover that stuff now.
What is episode 95, right? 4? Damn, I be jumping the gun. 94, almost to 100.
Look out for information for a venue.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah,
coming to a venue near you to celebrate the 100 episode.
We about to start rolling out some more guests too. Like send some messages for suggestions. But we got a couple of people lined up, talk about a couple different topics and stuff like that. We about to really start get back in our bag. All right, yo. Thanks for being with us and shit.
I mean, rocking out with the gang.
But it's the gang.
Peace out.
I